KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. This is Urban Suite D Major. Cheryl Metal, Mr. Composition, in studio with us. Now, I know I was asking you earlier about your the Texas CBD fair. The status of that so far.
So I am working on possibly making it a quarterly event because I do want to still have something within that. It's just I realized after doing so many different things that I was just like, okay, I have to manage time properly, and I was just like, I can't do everything, all my ideas, and so but that's one of the ones that I do feel like if I can, work in a quarterly type of thing or once or like twice a year type of thing, at least to keep it going. But that's so far where I'm at with it.
Okay. Have you started looking at how you might want to collaborate with people on a particular scale? When you might want to come back, actually.
Yeah, that's a collaboration is like a big thing as far as with that, because whether it be on the educational level, as far as just having more people from that actually know whether the business side or the farming side or like the legalities of everything, just having more of that for both the public and the vendors, because sometimes just won't know as far as certain regulations. So having that, I also like the idea, like I've been seeing it a lot with different niches, but the idea like the live panel with Q&As, and different things like that. But mainly just having it an event. If you go someplace to an event, you want to have some type of like memory, that goes on there. So when I throw it again, I want to just have it be unique and give what the people need.
Okay. Like I said, keep us in the loop when you do get things together, so we'll let people know. Your ventures into literature. Like I said, how many books have you written so far?
So I've written 4. I've released 2. So the other 2, no, 5 actually. So there's the one that I did several years ago as far as for the National Writing Month. But the thing with that was it was saved, that version. I don't know why. It was like the only thing I did not send when it was complete, and I put it on a particular drive that got jacked up. But I found enough of the copy and the concept of it to where I can basically do it again, so I was grateful for that. But other than that, I have this one that I'm working on that's on I think we're on the 3rd draft of it, and it's
draft.
Yeah, it's called Otaku's Awakening, and pretty much it's like my love letter to like anime and manga, pretty much. Like it's just taking the extreme, the main character, and it's like infusing this like anime style San Antonio, and it's gonna be really, really cool. It's gonna be fairly short, about 100 pages for that one, but I wanted it to be that because I was just all like, I want something that you can dive into, kind of like with Ideas of Illusion, but make it more just fast paced and gets to the point. Because when I look at it, I'm just like, whether it's an animated, mini film or a full-fledged movie, I'm just all like something with that. But the project that's going to come out before that is the Digging in the Midnight Garden, and so that's the combination of a digital album, Digging in the Midnight Garden, but it has short stories, lyrics, my poems, and a couple of comic books that I created, all within one book. So that's the one that's like 80% done. I had a version of it for the San Antonio Zine Fest in December of last year, but I'm doing the last little bits of cleaning up with it, and that will be out hopefully in April.
So, any reason why you came up with so much for one project to try to put into? Was it just a challenge for you?
I think it was just trying to do something unique. And when I thought of the concept of digging in the Midnight Garden, you think of all these different fruits and vegetables in the garden.
Yeah.
And I think about these as being my different fruits pretty much, you know, and in the garden I've watered a lot of this stuff because what a lot of people don't know is before doing music, I was doing little comic books and writing, you know, in elementary school. So it's like a lot of it came full circle. And, you know, that to me is the idea of a garden and these fruits and vegetables. And so I wanted to have something to where it's almost like here's where I'm at currently. And if you're your first time listening to me or diving into any of my works, to me, I feel like it's a perfect representation of everything that I've, you know, been able to do so far.
Like a sampler.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Do you particularly have a ETA on that? I know you're finishing up to 80%. Before the end of the year? April.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The Tacos Awakenings, the ones that I want to wait till maybe around Christmas time, but that one's definitely coming out around April.
Okay, cool. And you pretty much publishing everything on your own?
Yeah, self-publishing. So the thing is that what I'm trying to do is just have my music and books all within like my own publishing. There's a publisher, a comic book creator in Dallas. His name is Eric July. He's gotten multiple $1 million campaign comic books, and so he has like a full-fledged facility to be able to get his stuff printed, boxed, and, you know, sent out. And that's kind of like what I want, except I want, you know, the writing aspect, the published books and different things like that, create a hub for other writers and illustrators to be in that, but then also have the music side, you know, which will have like all of the studio stuff, everything like that. But it starts off as just my way of releasing my own stuff under imprint and doing the legalities behind everything so I could get all the royalties and everything. And once that is at that particular point, just show people how to do it, because I've been looking at a lot of like Wendy Day or Curtis King on YouTube and just getting all of this knowledge. And I'm just like, man, there's so much that we as artists just don't realize we're leaving on the table, or just as creators. And so I want to be able to have that. There's tax write-offs for it, like all these different things. So yeah, getting that organized is a big thing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Very good.
Yeah.
Like you said, you got stuff lined up, so you get the residuals as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We've got more with Mr. Composition coming up, but right now we're about to go deep in the trenches with DJ Mercury with this dope funk and soul mix. So do not go anywhere. More coming up. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.